Hi, everybody. I am here today with a really short story stamp layout, and I'm going to be doing a layout of one of my favorite places to go is the beach. So what you see me hold up there was some Ranger texture paste, and I have my palette knife there, so I'm going to be giving this layout some texture. Um, I'm trying to use as much different elements on my pages as far as the story stamps are concerned as much as possible. So with that, I'm going to cut a little bit of that photo off because I got to make sure that it fits right. I just want it to fit just right. And while I'm doing that, the story behind this photo is we went to Bodega Bay, and I've been wanting to go to Bodega Bay for over 20 years, and I finally went. Don't ask me what took me so long because I still don't know. But we went to Bodega Bay, and I took a picture of all the cliffs from off of a cliff. So I'm actually pretty high up, and there's a little mountaintop cliff down there, further down towards the sand and the beach area, and we finally ventured down there and went down there, and oh boy, that great. It was nice to see that down there. It had the different starfish, different color starfish, and it was really beautiful. That place was Bodega Bay. So what I'm doing now is I'm playing with the Ranger texture paste. I'm really not doing anything special or anything fancy. I'm just putting texture down and wiping the excess off with my palette knife there, and I want it to dry fairly fast. So I take all my elements off, of course, and I use my heat gun. Now the trick to making sure that your texture paste does not bubble is to go back and forth a little bit at a time, and then so you heat it from the front and the back, and you just keep going back and forth like that, and so that'll keep it from bubbling up because you don't want to keep and you keep moving the heat gun. As you can see, I'm moving it fairly quickly there. This video is sped up just a little bit, not a lot, so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm doing here. But that is the trick to not having your texture paste or your embossing paste or whatever paste you use bubble up if you want it to dry pretty fast. So I'm putting the attachments from the story stamp kit on there on the top there. I'm putting that banner that says first. And it wasn't my first time at the beach, but it was my first time at the Bodega Bay. And I would love to go back. I really liked it. As a matter of fact, we stayed where at the same hotel with Alfred Hitchcock and a lot of his cast stayed at, which was the Inn at the Tides. And Tippi Hedren, I don't know if anybody knows who that is, but she was the female star in the movie, the famous movie, The Birds. And that was by Alfred Hitchcock. So that is where they filmed the movie The Birds in Bodega Bay. And it was really, really nice there. And there were all kinds of different sights to see, and birds and starfish and everything there that day. It was pretty chilly that day, but we still enjoyed our trip out there to the Bodega Bay. So I'm adhering some of these word strips down there, or word phrases and word strips, just to give it a little bit more interest there. And I'm not going to use a whole lot. I'm just going to put probably another one down there, and then that's it. So once I'm done with that, I kind of look at it, and I'm trying to keep all of my embellishments really, really simple. I want to make sure that you focus on the story, because the story to me on these layouts that I'm doing with the story stamp are more important. So I'm just giving myself a little bit of interest in embellishments using just a small amount. Right there you saw me, I was going to put down the butterfly. I am going to use the butterfly, but I thought I'd try something else for some reason. I don't know why. Oh my goodness. But I am trying to figure out, you know, pretty much what I want to put down there. And like I said, I go right back to that butterfly anyway. So I'm pulling out my Zots there. I'm going to glue down those hearts, and those hearts are enamel hearts, and they came from the Freckled Fawn kit. They did not come with the Ali Edwards story kit. And that little black banner down there says love, love, love. And that is exactly how I feel about the beach. And I'm going to be putting that down. And that's going to be my title, pretty much. And if you notice that a lot of these titles are not really big and very, very flamboyant, or I'm not using a whole lot of thickers for these layouts because I want to, like I said, focus on the stories. So now I'm getting that banner down and using those Zots. And like I said, those Zots work awfully good. I mean, I can't begin to tell you what they can stick down. Putting the last enamel heart down there. So looking at this layout now, I realized that yes, it just really is all about the stories. So I think I'm trying to figure out something else, but then I changed my mind. So there you have it. I'm going to be doing a few more of these, of course, before the month is out. So you can take a close-up look there and see all the good texture. I want to thank you guys for watching and take care.